Hey my beauties, I am back with another video. Today I'll be attempting to replicate these jumbo box braids I saw Lisa rocking on Bel Air season 2, honey. This is my first time doing jumbo box braids. I honestly don't know what to expect. First, I'm starting off with freshly washed hair. My hair is clean and it's been moisturized with a little bit of leave-in conditioner, so it's blow dried straight, mostly on low heat. I'm starting off by parting and sectioning off my hair. I'm trying my best to get my parts as straight as possible, so it took me forever to actually do this step. I decided on the rubber band method and I used the Shine and Jam magic fingers to slick and lay each section of hair down. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about this. It didn't hold the way I was expecting, so I was kind of disappointed. You'll see at the end where I had to go back over it with some edge gel. So at first I was gonna do a braided ponytail, but I saw Lisa's hair in the first season, in the second season, in that first episode of Bel Air, and I was like, yo, I have to try this. It was so cute. And I love that her extensions had color in it, and it was just perfect for summertime. So I said, you know what? We gonna give this a shot. So I watched the video a couple of times and I made sure to get my parting done as close to hers as possible. Now, as you know, everyone's head is shaped different, so I tried to replicate it to the best of my ability. So each section, once I'm done with the parting, I generously go in with this Shine and Jam and brush it all together and put the rubber bands in. Okay, so Lisa had 3 diagonally parted sections in the front, and then she had 6 in the back for a total of 9 jumbo braids. So I decided to part the back of my hair diagonally as well, just to have a bit more fun and creativity with this look. So no, it is not parted crooked. I parted it this way intentionally, right? And so now I have my 6 in the back sectioned off, 3 on each side for a total of 9. So I'm using the expression pre-stretched hair in 58 inches. This pack is sectioned off in 6, which makes it perfect for these jumbo braids. So before starting, I applied the Shine and Jam to my natural hair. Just so we know, we got to make sure I keep it straight. And now I'm using the old school method. This method does not require a crochet needle. I figured that this would be the easiest method for me to start off with. So I saw this on one of Dope A Pana's video and decided to give it a try. So I like to call it, honey, the braid and go. So literally, because my hair is longer, you use your hair as the third piece, right? So because this is my first time, I just was not that sure how this was going to come out. It felt a bit weird, as you can see, you can tell, it felt a bit weird doing it on myself. And then this band-aid on my finger, because my nail had a split in it, didn't make it any easier. It was so annoying. So in this method, you're braiding the hair using your hair as the third piece. And as I braid, I borrow some hair from each of the 2 sections until it's even. So because my hair is long, I didn't have to borrow that many times, just like 2 to 3 times. Now this first braid was coming out a little suspect. I ain't gonna lie. It was coming out a little suspect, but as I did each braid, it got easier and easier. So thank God for that. I braided it all the way down to the bottom and left some hair out so I can curl it with my spiral rods. You will see that coming up next. So I'm going to rubber band the bottom, and this leftover hair, I'm going to spiral rod this later so the ends can be curly. So this is the first braid, not that bad, especially for my first try. Like, go easy on me, go easy on your girl. So I'm going to show you again a second time so we can see how the second one came out. So it's really important to grip the hair tight so it doesn't slide and it covers the rubber band, okay? So you really want, how you start it, you really want to grip it tight. You see how I'm pulling it right there? You want to make sure you keep it taut so that it does not slide down, because if it slides, your rubber band is going to be showing. So I try my best to borrow from underneath the side I'm borrowing from so it looks as neat as possible. So when I'm moving the hair over where I need to borrow, I'll borrow from underneath that braid. That way you don't see it on the top half of the braid. I made sure to check to make sure the hair that was left out was as even as possible. So now when I finish this braid, I'll match the two up to make sure both sides are even, and the sides that are left out, the bottom that's left out is even on both sides. I mean, and honestly, once you do this about 2 to 3 times, like you'll really start to get your groove. Like each braid got easier and easier. So, really, all in all, this was like definitely easier than I expected. And I think the whole braiding my entire hair, the braiding portion of it took like what, an hour max? So, it was not that bad at all. All right, now I'm going in with my spiral rods. I'm going in with this smaller spiral rod, and I am just twisting and wrapping it around the spiral rod until it is finished. Then I'm gonna tuck that real tight, bend it and tuck it real tight to make sure that it does not unravel. Now for all the other pieces of hair, I split it in two and wrapped each side on the spiral rod just because the bottom of the hair was still kind of thick and I wanted the curls to be really defined. So I split the hair in two and wrapped it on each side, again twisting and wrapping it around until it's done, and then bending that spiral rod to secure the hair in place. So as you can see, I had to go back in with some reinforcement. Okay, so I really love this main choice line, the Proceed with Caution. The edge gel is dope. I love it. It has really great staying power. So you can see here, my hair had already started lifting. And so I knew that this would not last if I didn't put some gel or something down on it. So I went in with this Main Choice Edge Stay Gel and laid it down, honey, laid my baby hairs. And then I went in with this wrapping paper and secured that in place while my water is boiling for me to dip my hair in. And then I'm going to add some mousse to secure the braids. Now, let me tell y'all something about this hair, okay? Do not make the same mistake that I did. I dipped this hair in water and I guess I left it in too long. You literally just need to dip and pull it out. Dip it and pull it out. I left it in there for maybe about, I would say, 40 seconds or so. But as is look at the ends of my hair. Like you can even still see the steam coming up, right? Once you see me get up, look at the ends. It already started to like shrivel my hair. So I had to take those out, girl, and do them again. But baby, here's the finished look. Here's the finished look though. Tell me what you think, guys. What do you think? This is my first try, and I think it came out pretty dope. Like, I am loving it. So, yes, honey, face is beat. Let me know if y'all want the tutorial on this makeup look. But yeah, I, I I think this I give this a A. Okay, a A for effort. And so right here I'm playing with it, just trying to see the different styles that I can do because it is 9 braids. So leave that one out for a bang and put the rest up in a ponytail. I can put the two on the side and then the first 2 rows in the back up in a ponytail and leave the rest out. You play with it, but I was having so much fun. I absolutely loved how this came out. All right, so I'm a toot my own horn. But you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think? How do you think this look came out? How do you think? Would you try it? Does it look easy? Let me know. Bye.